What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Okay, so you've been here before, but now I'm gonna actually teach it and just have it be only a tutorial on what I call raise the roof, because I'm old. 47, gonna be 48 this year. No, I'm gonna be 47 this year. Just kidding. Okay, whatever. I'm not kidding, but whatever. All right, so this exercise is a glute exercise. I swear by this. And I've done it on my glute days after I do my bridges. I'm going to teach you how to do it, how to rack it, where to feel it, the position. And this time, unlike the last two tutorials, I have a camera girl. So there's going to be some movement instead of just a tripod. So she's going to make sure she doesn't get up the hoo-ha. Don't get up the hoo-ha. So here is what I want you to think of. When you are on this piece of equipment, I'm going to teach you how to unhook and hook it. And basically, it's like a kickback, right? So if you were to do like a single leg kickback and you were to come up to this position, you want a nice 90-degree angle, and this is where you stop. So here to here. I'm just doing single leg until I actually go face down. You do not have to press all the way up. You don't want, and I've said this before, you should be able to do this on ice if you're pushing in the right position. There are times that I've done this where I'm not even holding on. If the bench is sliding, then you're not pushing where you need to push. So you are literally pushing straight up. So let's pretend like my shoulder is my glute, this is my hamstring, this is my shin, and then this is my foot. Okay, so this is the position you should be in. If you go any higher, it's going to be all erectors, and we don't want that. So you want to go down, get a nice stretch. You're not getting a very big stretch, but you're going to go down, basically almost like the range of motion of a bridge, and then you're squeezing and coming up. Okay, so let's freeze frame for a second. I'm going to put a little bit of weight on here, and then I will not start until I am in the right position so I could show you how I how I hook and unhook. All right, so now I have some weight on here, okay? I want you to start out with just like 10 pounds, just like 5 pounds, whatever it is. You want to get the movement first and then slowly go up. With this one, you do not have to do heavy weight, but you can. Like, I've gotten myself up to 55 pounds on each side, and that's not me bragging, but it's only 55 pounds on each side as opposed to some of the other stuff that you've seen me do. So what I have is I have the pad, and you want to make sure that when you get in here, that if you feel it in your knees, that means you're too close. If you feel it in your back, that means that you're too close. If you feel it in your hamstrings, that means you're too far away. It really also depends on how far close you are to the wall. So like this is as far as I can move the bench. So I am going to squeeze my big ass in here. Okay, I got a pad for my lady parts, okay? Can already tell I need to move it up a smidge. Okay, so now my camera girl is gonna come around so you can see how I unhook and hook. So like kind of like get close to my feet. And I'm gonna unhook and hook it a couple times so you can see. Okay, so face down, right where the bend in my hips is right where, so like see how I have all this movement. And then I'm right here. So I'm kind of like in like a frog position. So I'm gonna press up and push out, push in, push out. So see how I'm hooking and unhooking, hooking and unhooking. I do feel like I'm a little close right now, but it's unhooked. So I'm gonna go down till I feel the stretch, which is not a crazy stretch. And I'm only gonna go up until my glutes are tight. I can see, I mean, granted, I have a mirror here, but you might not have a mirror. I can see my quads are parallel. Go down, go down, go down, come up and squeeze. And also notice that my arms aren't touching. So camera girl, am I at 90 degrees or am I a little tight? Are my knees at 90 degrees? Oh, they are? Okay. Feels a little tight. Okay, so I'm literally, this is it. I'm going to go down till I feel a little stretch, up and squeeze, 1, 2. I'm going to do 15 of those. I just did 15. Rack it. Now, here's the thing. If you cannot figure out the rack, whatever. There you go. You just, who cares? Okay, you could also move these brakes up Most of them have a break, so you can move it up a little bit, okay? I've actually had a couple of my clients when we're at the studio, well, they'll do like a dead stop. So I put the brake right where I want them to stop. So it touches and then they press up. This is my first exercise. I'm here only to film for you guys, and that my butt's a little sore. I think I'm gonna do another set. So let's put a little bit more weight on there and get another set, and then that's it. So see you in 2 seconds. Okay, so I want you to leave your comments below and let me know what you think. Try this movement out. Let me know if you feel it. Again, it's really gonna be about having really good mind-muscle connection. So think about squeezing. Think about that this is what I tell my clients. Think about that you're at the proctologist and you don't want him to shove a finger in there. So squeeze the glutes. Now, what my camera girl, AKA Jess, gave me an idea to kind of show you guys what it looks like when it's wrong. So I moved the bench. I can't really move it too far out because as you can see, the wall is right here, but I did move it too far in. So I'm a little too under it, which is what I actually felt like I was, but just confirmed I wasn't. I put a little bit more weight on it. Again, you don't want to be on it like this. You want to be right at the edge. So right where the bend in the hips is, that's where you should be. And then right now, like this is way too tight. Okay, I haven't even lifted the weight up. And that hurt my back. We're gonna try this. But if you haven't even done anything yet and you could feel it in the wrong areas, then you know you need to make some moves, okay? So let's try this one more time. Okay. So stretch and then up. So I do feel it a little bit on my back. I feel it a little bit in my knees, like because ultimately I'm getting a little bit of a quad stretch. So if you think about how the body's moving, okay, so it's just a little bit too tight, and I really can't focus just on. I can't focus on just the glutes. So like this is what I teach people. You have two movements. These are my two favorite movements when it comes to glutes: bridges and this. People talk about how step-ups are a superior exercise, reverse lunges with the front foot elevated, superior exercise. But these two movements isolate the glutes only. So have fun. Leave your comments below. Let me know. Play around with your feet on it. Play around with the bench. I do have some clients that have actually made the bench long ways, so you could try that. Whatever works for you. And just as long as you're feeling it in the right areas. So have fun with that.